Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing this really exciting look. This is a Kylie Jenner inspired look with the brown lips and the really highlighted face. I'm using some new products today from H&M Beauty and I am so impressed. Just look at the pigmentation of this lipstick. I've just been loving their new products that they have come out with, and I think if you have it in your area, definitely pick it up and try it out. They have a lot of different things to choose from, different colors and all of that jazz. Please subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of fun videos coming out for you guys, and I think you're gonna really enjoy my videos if you do. Otherwise, if you're here and you've already subscribed, please leave a comment below if you want me to answer anything that you're wondering about, and please like the video. Bye! So I decided to go back to basic a little bit with my past background because I have this really great natural lighting right now and I wanted to film in front of my window. Today I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but I wanted to do a little bit of a Kylie Jenner inspired look with the really bright under eyes and maybe a brown lip if we want to do that. Basically, I have some new products that I'm gonna try out in this video, and it's all from H&M Beauty. So if you guys didn't know, H&M has come out with a whole entire new makeup line, and it's really exciting because when I went and saw it, they have such cute packaging, the display is beautiful, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out because why not. They come with a lot of different things such as like single eyeshadows, really beautiful creamy lipsticks, and so I wanted to try them out here on camera, and I'll give you some swatches and all of that jazz and see if we can create a fun little Kylie Jenner inspired look. I'm just gonna start by priming my face using one of my favorite new primers. This is the Dr. Brand Pores No More. So I'm just gonna make this kind of a chit-chatty get ready with me. Try to not keep it too long. It's just a really perfect like smoothing primer. And excuse the missing nail. I have to get my nails did. Have not done that. It's just really good at smoothing out my face and making it look nice and flawless. So hopefully you don't hear the outside way too much. I live at a really busy road, so there's constantly cars driving and kids running, and I just live in a really active neighborhood, as I like to say. I already did my eyebrows because they're pretty straightforward. I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blonde Pomade. If you guys have any recommendations of brow products, I kind of am getting tired of the pomade and I'm getting tired of the blonde color. I've tried the taupe color, but it's way too ashy. It just looks way too harsh. For foundation, I'm just gonna take my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in F75. And I'm gonna just plop it on my hand here. And I'm gonna apply it with my Sigma F80 because I want quite a high coverage. I'm just gonna finish it up with another layer using my Beauty Blender just to build the coverage a little bit. Just on the cheek area. So after we applied this, I'm actually gonna go right into contouring and highlighting because I'm gonna cream contour and I'm gonna cream highlight. This makes me scared. I am gonna be using the Pro Conceal LA Girl Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. Now I want to give a disclaimer because every time I try to cream contour, it is an absolute mess. I'm hoping today that I can actually make it okay. I've learned that less is more. I do tend to just apply a tiny amount, just like that, and then right away blend it out. So I'm just gonna use this stippling brush from e.l.f. I'm just gonna blend it out right away. Don't ask me to do a cream and contour video because it probably will not be that informative. So I just like to build the color. I just apply it under where my kind of contour line is, and I don't bring it too far down because I just want to kind of keep it more up to my here. So I'm just going to apply just a little bit at a time, and then I'm just going to build I'm going to clean this contour line up. So it's not really that important to get it perfect, but I'm just going to keep it like that for now. I'm going to apply the same concealer just around my forehead here. And this is also going to bring a lot more warmth. And I'm doing kind of an X under my chin there. Looks horrendous. I do like to cream contour though because I do feel like I look a lot tanner when I cream contour. I think it gives me a better kind of bronzy look than a normal bronzer was, so I do like it, I'm not gonna lie. For my nose, I'm gonna just take the tiniest amount because I'm so shit at nose contouring. I'm so shit at nose contouring. So I'm just gonna slightly nose contour here. Try to not make my nose look bigger than it is. You know when you do that, you're like, oh, I'm gonna nose contour, and then afterwards you're like, it looks way bigger than it did before. Problems. Let me know if you guys prefer this lighting and setup. I do like using my ring light. I just don't, I feel like I need a little bit more things, or like more lighting, just to make it look a lot more like bright, because I don't feel like it looks that bright to me. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender just up here because I can tell that I have a horrendous line. I'm just gonna try to blend this out a little bit. So after the cream contour, we're gonna conceal. The picture that I'm referring to is actually a picture that Kylie posted on her Instagram. It's a picture that Kylie actually posted on Instagram with a brown matte lipstick, and she has a really heart-shaped face. It's because she has really highlighted the center of her face. So I'm just gonna copy that. I'm gonna first take my, I'm gonna use a lot of concealers today. I'm gonna first take my Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay. This is in the color Neutral, medium light, and I'm just using this basically to just conceal my under eyes. This doesn't give me that much brightness, it just kind of helps conceal. And I'm gonna take a lighter concealer. I think I'm just gonna use a little bit of my MAC Pro Longwear, just a tiny bit, and this is what I'm gonna use to highlight, and I'm bringing the highlight really far down. And it looks like a lot of product, but we are gonna blend all this out, and we're gonna just put it all the way around the middle of the face and kind of create this heart shape. So then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. I'm gonna start blending this out. Hopefully it looks nice. And this is all gonna come together eventually when we powder our face. So I'm going to use my favorite powder to bake. This is the Makeup Studio Translucent Powder in 2. There's 2 different colors. There's one in 1 and 2. One is a like perfectly white color, but I'm always scared to use that one because it is just a little bit too white. So this one just has a tad bit of color, which I don't mind. And we're just gonna start baking, which means just put a fuckload of powder where you highlighted. So guys, for the eyes, I'm first just putting a bunch of powder on the eyes like that. We're going to be using some new products from the H&M line. We do want to prime our eyes. I'm just going to use Painterly. I need a tip also about my eye primer. I've just been not liking Painterly that much. I just feel like my eyeshadows still slide because I feel like my eyelids are super oily. So if anyone has a recommendation for a really good eye primer for oily eyelids, let me know, because seriously everything just slides off at the end of the day. So I'm gonna use a couple colors. If you guys like me to do an in-depth kind of a review on this line, I can, but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit review while I'm doing this. What I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna take Candied Almond, and I'm gonna show you guys the packaging. It's really exciting. I really love this when brands come out with stuff. This is what the packaging look like. So cute. It is gold and white. It looks like that, and it comes in, you can see the color here, and you can see the name of the color on the back. This is Candied Almond, and let me just open this up for you. So this is how Candied Almond looks like. It is a beautiful kind of satiny brown, and I'm gonna use this as my transition color. This baby is really pigmented, and also there's just a lot of powder coming out, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm really just gonna concentrate this in my crease, and I want my eyes to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just gonna bring it out also towards here. So as you guys can see, it distributes a lot of product. I'm really pleasantly surprised. This color is looking a little bit more cool tone than I was expecting. It's a beautiful transition color. Next, I'm gonna go in with another brown This is gingerbread. It's just a really nice kind of sable color. Like that. And I'm going to use my Sedona Lace EB09. Again, they're very powdery, so there's a lot of powder that comes off when you put your brush in. And I'm basically just shaping my eye here. It's not really that much about giving a lot of color. I'm shaping my eye to make it look a lot bigger. Again, they blend really well for being... Oh, I forgot to tell you how much they are. They were I think 6 euros. So that's not bad at all. That's kind of how much Makeup Geek shadow costs. So, I mean, probably Makeup Geek shadows are a lot better, but it's a really good price if you can't get a hang of Makeup Geek in your place. Now time for the lid color. This is one of my favorite colors that I bought. This is Chin Chin. That's what it looks like. Chin Chin. And this is Chin Chin. How beautiful is that? It's a beautiful, really shimmery, glittery. I'm just going to take this on my lid, and you see it is just really pigmented, which I was really surprised by when I first got these and tried them out and I swatched them. Super pigmented. I might actually want to deepen up the eye a little bit, so I'm going to go in with Bear With Me. Oh, this is a shimmery brown. So I'm actually just going to put this in the outer corner here. Just to really... I'm just going to take my blending brush here and I'm just going to blend out those colors all together. Make it look really nice and seamless. So I didn't get any actual highlighting or brow color, so I'm just going to go in with the Nudes by Maybelline and just take this color right here. It's just a nice matte cream. Just apply that under the brow. So now I'm just going to do the eyeliner. I'm going to use my fave eyeliner ever. It's the NYC liquid eyeliner from NYC. Okay, so how we're going to do our liner. We're going to do it pretty thick and strong on the outside, but then we're just going to make it super thin in the inner corner. Hopefully this works out. I'm just going to start by drawing a line here in the middle. Again, keeping it super thin. And then we're gonna just pull it straight out. Like that. And then we're gonna disconnect. Like that. Super easy. And I'm just gonna intensify that color a bit more for that liner. So I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna do my other eye, and I'm also gonna apply some lashes. The lashes I'm using today are the Wispies by Ardell. I have just made them a little bit shorter in here because otherwise my eyes look cray. But this is the ones that I'm gonna put on because Kylie just has these beautiful full lashes, and that's what we want. So that's what I'm gonna be using today. See you in a bit. We have applied the lashes. What I like to do with my lashes when I apply them is I apply them a little bit further out just to make it lost my voice. Woo! I like to apply my lashes a little bit further out just to make sure that they elongate my eyes a little bit more. I like my volume to be on the outside, not on the inside, because my eyes are quite small, so easily it can look a lot heavier if I have a lot of heavier hairs up here. And we're gonna take this as my setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna just take off all this excess powder that's left, but it's not gonna be powdery, obviously not. So I'm just lightly brushing this off. While we just wait for these lashes to really set, we're gonna do all the contouring that we need. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm gonna be taking my Real Techniques sculpting brush. I love this for contouring, and I'm gonna take the middle shade here because we really want to contour today. I'm gonna chisel out that contour that we already kind of started with our cream. And I use the tip of the brush just to really get that going. And I am no contour master. It's taken me a while to even get contouring right the first time. So I do not like to say that I do this well because I don't. And we're gonna just switch and we're gonna take this color. This is, what color is this even? Havana? Yeah, we're gonna take this color here, which is a little bit more of a warm tone. And we're gonna use that on our temples. We are gonna apply a little bit of a blusher. I'm gonna use MAC's Warm Soul. And we're gonna focus it more on the tops of our cheeks here. So try not to ruin the inner part. Yeah, I really want an intense highlight today, so I'm gonna use the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. And we're gonna pack it on with this fan brush from Real Techniques. Just pack it on our little, and just on top of the eyebrow as well, just give some light there. Then I'm gonna take some mascara just to blend them further. And I'm not gonna put too much on the under eye because I want it to be, just gonna use my setting spray. Oh no, sorry, I'm a mess today. I'm just a mess. I'm gonna use my Fix Plus. Sorry, I'm going crazy. Because we want our face to look nice and dewy. We don't want it to look cakey. I'm going to start by lining my lips with Soft Berry from, this is not H&M, this is from Essence. Really beautiful fall color. And obviously, because it's Kylie, we have to overline it a bit. Not too much though. This is the color So Cocoa. This is what their packaging for the lipstick looks like. So beautiful again. They are really outdid themselves with the lipstick colors. This is So Cocoa, is the color light right here. Whenever I see it on camera, it looks kind of reddish, but it's a pure brown, like a reddish brown though, but it's a brown. So we're gonna just apply this from the tube. I do want to make this matte, so I will show you guys how I make my lipsticks matte. Super. I apologize, my camera died, but I just completed just doing one layer of the lipstick. How beautiful is this lipstick? Girl. Now I'm going to apply another layer just to make sure it's nice and opaque. You're going to take a dry cloth. I'm going to use this wet wipe, or wet wipe this cloth here. Gonna put it on top of your lips, and you're gonna take a little bit of powder. So that is how the brown lip looks like. Super nice, super nice. We're gonna just apply a little bit of under eye, something on the under eye. I'm just gonna take the color Gingerbread, which is just, you know, the sable-y color, and I'm just gonna make a smaller little brush like that, like a little pencil brush, and we're just gonna apply it under our eyes here just to balance out the heaviness of the lashes and just make it a little bit more sexy, because who doesn't love sex? And this is the finished look. Hope you guys like it. I will see you in my next video. Bye, 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 bye.